Hey everybody, and welcome to Creating with Donna. Alright guys, just a few updates. I'm sorry about the last couple of videos that have had pop-in little notes and music over top of me talking and stuff like that. The reason that happened is because I had changed my intro. Well, that intro got messed up, and I'm having to go in and tape over top of stuff. And I have forgotten to erase out some of the notes and different things like that. So that is why that is on there. So I hope that you will forgive me, because I completely didn't even think of it. I was watching my videos back yesterday and I was mortified. I was like, are you kidding me? And so here's the deal. I don't know how to go back in there and, like, other than re-upload the whole video and replace the video that's there with the corrected video. If you know how to do that, I mean, I don't want to actually erase the stuff that is actually there. I want to be able to keep what I have as far as views and stuff like that. So that's what I'm talking about. So anyway, long story short, sorry about that. If I figure out a way to go in there and fix that, then I will do so. All right, so let's catch up where we left off. I'm just getting all my little scraps together here. We have our journal over here, and I've added a couple little things. Let me get my desk all straight here. All right, so this is what we did yesterday. I went ahead and put in some cards. I added this morning, and I think I had this really cute little, what did I do with it? I have a little blob of glue right there, and I thought about putting that there. But if I think of something else to put right there, I may do so. I don't know. But I left this cording sort of long in case I wanted to put something in there. So, made this great big tag to put in there. So, there's that. Then, here's page 2. We're going to decorate a tree. How's that sound? And I'm going to show you how we're going to decorate it. And I'm just going to keep all my little scraps over here. I'm going to grab this. And I just want to pop some of these in here. Just willy-nilly. And the thing, these are, I guess these are strips. That's why. But I don't like that. So I'm just going to nip this off of here. Got all this glue on these. It's like for real. And I'm going to pop, if I can get hold of it, a couple of these just like here, there. See that little bit of glue right there? There. I just want to put a few on here because I think that's really going to stand out. So, I hope you guys are well today. I got up and I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, always a delight on the weekend. Never fails. It seems like, I don't know what it is. The weekends, I'm up and awake at like 7 o'clock. And during the week at 6:30 when my alarm goes off, I'm like a zombie. So, yeah. But Ben was a little under the weather, and yeah, he was sick. And so Bentley, that's my dog that I inherited, so I had to tend to him briefly, and so that woke me up, get him all situated. Once I got him situated, I'm like, for real? Well, I managed to go ahead and lay back down and go to sleep, which was fantastic. But then I woke up and it was like 15 till 10. Yeah. So needless to say, I was rushing out the door, getting ready for church. So, and then the kiddos came today, so that was amazing. So we had a nice message. Come home, fix myself some breakfast. Where did that go? Oh, it's on my belly. And so that was nice. I fixed me some breakfast and come in here and worked on a little bit of ephemera to go ahead and get started today. And here we are. So I'm excited to get this done today. So hopefully you won't have to suffer through any editing issues on my videos. Again, I apologize for that. I'm sorry. I don't normally put that here. And then I'm just going to put a green one over here, and we're going to call that done. Just enough to make it be like when you turn the page, like, oh, wow, that's really cute. So, anyway, new series alert, guys. New series alert on Netflix. Watched the whole thing last night because I was just mentally drained, which is why there was not a video up, because I was just tired, really tired. So anyway, I think I'm going to put one more like down here. On Netflix, it's called Bodies. Guys, that was good. It was really good. Like, it was a little bit out there, but it was good. Like, I was sort of like, what is going on? I really enjoyed it anyway. Highly recommend. I just felt like it was different, and it was something that was entertaining and something I actually enjoyed. So I was all about it. All right, so let's just go ahead and put that over there. And we're going to call the tree decorated. I just think that that's going to add a little something. I felt like that page needed something. So there you go. Then I did put some ephemera in here. My little secret pouch there. And, okay, what we got here? I put 2 cards in here. I'm thinking about maybe coming back and putting a little bit of something on those. Went ahead, I put in a library card in there and a tag. We've got a library card in here and a little piece of ephemera sticking up there. We did that yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Put that. I put some, I made this like a little fold out folio. Basically all I did was take this piece of paper that I printed from Miss E's freebies, Friday freebie. I inked it all the way around, inside and out. Didn't do anything else to it. It's just basically a printable. And I tied my red ribbon. I've got my big gold paper clip out. I've got it paper clipped here. That way you have a whole sheet of writing. And then I added this little bow with a little green ornament on here, dangle, to the end of that for that page. So then you have that whole page. Then you have all of this page. So lots and lots of journaling space. Then we did our belly band yesterday. Did the same thing here, just cut the page down a little bit so this would fit. And took this piece of paper, just tri-folded it, inked it inside and out. As you can see, it's blank on the inside. Put a paper clip on it. Put that there. Put that under there. And there you go. So there you have your belly band all added in there. All right. So here, I added this tab to the top of that tag. And then we have another tag here. Added a library card in here. It fits in there perfectly. Then I just added this label. I think we did all that day before yesterday. I put ribbon on the tags. So that's just a little small corner tuck there. So I put that pretty green. It matches that so nicely. Put that on there. Then on this page, I added a paper clip. This is a flip down. And then there's a pocket behind with ephemera in here. So I don't want to take that off, but you know, all we did was just, I put this to hold it closed. Put this label at the bottom of the page. I just think that added something other than the page being super, super naked. Move that up just a smidge. Okay. So, don't know yet on this page. Oh, yeah, I do. I wanted to put this on here, and I want to be able to put a tuck in behind it. So, let's go ahead and do that. And this is going to be interesting to get on here. We're just going to do 3 sides because it's going to be a pocket. Hopefully it doesn't make a huge mess. And because I saw that and I'm like, oh no, I wanted to do that gold. Okay, and we're just going to put this right in the center. And one thing I do to like camouflage like glue that gets too gloppy and stuff like that, you can always put lace. You can put a piece of ribbon, whatever you want. So that will be a pocket in here. So that'll give us another pocket. That'll be super cute. Make sure that's good and dry. All right. On this one, not sure. I may end up just leaving this as is since we've got a place to put stuff here. I put this piece of paper down. I can't remember if I did this on camera yesterday. And made a gigantic pocket. So we need to put, I just cut out the boards that had a little bit more stability, punched stuff and inked it. Like that is all I did with this stuff. It's plain on the back. These cards are not decorated. This is a little corner pocket. Put the label on there. And we're just going to put that in there. And just, I like to leave stuff hanging out just a little bit so you can see it. Then I put this just down here at the bottom. Nothing fancy. Cut these out. Put tabs on the top of them. Good to go. I added this little holly berry charm to the top of that page. And then we have these cutouts that were in the back of one of the other books. All I did was cut them out, inked them, and put them in here. I'm doing nothing to this page because I love that carriage. Okay. Then on this page, I just put down the deer. Made a pocket for my library cards here. Just put a label on this page. That'll be just a straight writing page. Okay, and we're ready to start on this side. So I have this. I want to add some stuff in behind here. That's just a plain piece of paper. And then we're going to make some additional ephemera. On this page, I was thinking about putting that on here somewhere. So let me get my little, these things here. And yeah, we're just going to, I think I'm going to do, I don't want monstera leaves. I think I'm going to do just this green here. What I do is just take 2 of these off of here. And let's see which way's which. I think I'll put it like that. And I put this on, and then I come over here and I do the same thing on the back side. I match it up so that it gives it some, if I can get it matched up right, it'll be doing all right. I think that's here. Okay, yep, I had it right the first time. I'll lay that on top of that so it's not sticky. Anything that's over the edge, I'll come back and trim. And you can just trim that away. And we're just going to stick that up here. Let me get my little scissors because that's going to bug me already. super easy to trim away. And you're not going to see the back side of it anyway. So it doesn't really matter. I just want to trim that away. There we go. Okay. And I think I'm just going to put that up here on the top of the page. I love these little things. I've seen these in a lot of my porch prints. I'm sort of addicted to their site and their channel. Thinking about picking up one of their kits. And, oh, and do not let me forget, guys. I know it's sort of hard for you to remind me when you're behind the other side of the camera. Okay, and I did add this little piece of ephemera to the, or ephemera, dangle to the bottom of that lace. Use your words, Donna, use your words. So we've added that, and I'll put some goodies in there. And then more cards here. Let's flip over. So we got 2 blank pages, and then we've got these pages we need to do something with. So let's decorate these just a little bit. So we've got all kinds of goodies here. What I thought I would do, I did make this. And what I realized after I made it is that it's like way too wide. And I wanted to use it as over the book page, over the top of the book page. But then this is in the middle and it would be off. So, I'm trying to figure out. I thought I might could do, let's see if I can do it on this page. Don't think it'll match there. Yeah, that might match. I can put it there. And then this side of it would be a flip out. So we'll do that. Just put that in there. And let's go back to where we were. Okay. 2 blank pages here, folks. What are we doing? I've got tons of pieces of ephemera here. Tags and such. So let's figure out what we want to put down. I made this. This is heavy duty sort of. And I wanted to put this over top of it. Like that. And I think I might add that to one of the pages as a flip out. So we'll come back to that. Let's see if we want to put a pocket or what we want to do here. I've got all kinds of goodies. Let's see. I think, because it's getting super chunky, and I don't want it to get to the point where it's so chubby that you can't do anything with it. So, let's do, I know. It's like make up your mind, Donna. And that's one of the things that drives me crazy is when I watch YouTubers and it's like, okay, 25 days later, they've decided on what they're going to do. Makes me a little nuts. This would be perfect because I can paper clip this down. Let's put it on this side. Paper clip. There you go. Because I don't want it to block that whole page. Let me get a gold one. I'm trying to stay gold on everything. There we go. That's silver. Okay. I love these little mini paper clips. Got them from Temu. My Temu is linked below with all my other affiliate links. Amazon storefront, blah, blah. Okay. So now we have this card. And I purposely made these little tiny tags. And I have one. Where is it? I had already decorated and I wanted to put with this page. Seriously. I think it's this one. Okay. So what I wanted to do, I was trying to keep a sort of right colors. I'm going to ink this real quick. Some of the stuff I had time to ink. Some of it I didn't. I didn't think you all would mind too much. I just want you all to know that yesterday, that video, or day before yesterday, sorry, I keep saying yesterday, that video was an hour and was it 30, 27, something like that, minutes long. And I edited it under an hour. I mean, the other day I did 3.5 hours worth of just sitting here preparing for this video. Was it 3.5? 2.5. No, 3. Anyway, it was a long time. And yeah, it takes a minute. Okay, where is, here they are. I have these little tabs, and I think this one. No, it's way too big. Like, seriously, Donna? I might not really need a tag on here at all. I can always do a ribbon. Let's just leave it for now. We can add ribbons later. So there's that. Okay. And like I said, all I did with these to make tags was take scrapbook paper that was heavier weight, that I technically really did not like, or was left over, one of the two, things you know you're never going to use, and cover them with Christmas stuff you already have. Just saying. So I wanted to incorporate this somewhere and put something behind it, like I have a piece of, where is it? And I am, oh, here it is. I like this because it looks like snow. So I think I might do that. Yep, we'll do that. And then you can tuck in behind it. I have a preview of a couple ideas I have coming up. And I hope that you guys don't mind that I don't really schedule times anymore for my videos. I just try to get y'all 3 a week because of the way the school schedule is and my work schedule and Mom and Dad. I feel bad not having a more consistent, I mean, I feel like I'm consistent because I'm trying to give you guys 3 a week. But I hope that, oh, I hope I didn't cut that too short. No, I don't think I did. It's wonk wonk, but hey, there we go. Perfect. Now, this is a sticker. Let me ink, just because this is going to be heavy duty, white in your face. Like, oh, that's got a lot of white. But with that being white on the other side, I felt like, it'll be all right. I was just flipping through all of my stuff, and I thought, that'd be sort of perfect. Trying to use up some of the stuff I have. If you get all your stuff out before you get started, you will find it's so much easier to do a video. Okay. All right. So, and I know this is a sticker, and I got ink all over this hand. Let me peel this apart. There it goes. Come on. So anyway, as I was saying, I hope that come on. There we go. I hope that that's not too big of a problem. That I'm not, you know, announcing days that I'm actually doing videos. Perfect. Oh, this is going to be super duper cute. Sorry, when I'm focused, it's like, sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just trying not to mess this up. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of, just on one side here, and here, and here. And I've got to cover this with something. There. And there. Bear with me. I know y'all probably like, what is she doing? You're going to see just here in a minute. Okay, guys, I'm trying here. I should have done this beforehand, and you'll figure out what I'm doing here in just a jiffy. That needs to go right. There we go. Got it. Okay. Put that down. Oh, you can see that piece right there. Doing surgery. Goodness gracious. What I'm doing is, and it's all going to make sense in just a second. I completely forgot that I wanted it to be a pocket. So this sticker is sticky, obviously. And if I put it down, then you weren't going to be able to put anything behind it. If that makes sense. You're probably like, what? Okay. So now, for example, if you wanted to put something behind it, you still can. And I will get those little edges right here off camera and make that more perfect. But now, if we wanted to put something down in behind there, a picture of some kind or whatever, you can put something down in behind there. I think I'm going to leave Santa alone. This page is, I think, I'm going to glue this down, and I knew that sun would start popping out as soon as I got over here and wanted to start filming a video. Thinking of maybe just putting that down and using this as a side, like a side pocket. What do you think? I think I'm going to do that. Okay, let's punch, because I don't like the way that's looking. Goodness gracious. I got the dropsy today. Whew, that went flying. Okay, so now we're just going to ink both sides. There we go. Don't know why I did that, but anywho. So what I could do is just put this here, glue it here, glue it here, glue it here, glue it here, and I have a double pocket. Let's do it. I was watching Nairi's video this morning. She's got her first journal done. It was fantastic, Nairi. And we certainly have to get together on a chat because I'm about to go into withdrawal. And she did a flip through, and it's for sale on her Etsy, Ko-fi. She's got it posted on both of her sites. Maybe even her Shopify. I can't remember if she said Shopify. No, she said Etsy and Ko-fi. But it is fantastic. I love it. It's very eclectic, which is what I like about it, because to me, eclectic is just whatever you want it to be. Doesn't have to be anything themed, so to speak. It's just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And this piece right here, this actual card, was a topper on packaging. So use your junk. You know, reuse your packaging, that type of thing, because you'd be amazed at what you could make out of your packaging. So there, we have some pockets. We have a pocket here, which I don't want to put anything that big in it. Let's put like that. And then we have this pocket. Let's put, I got all kinds of stuff here. Got that inked. What can we put there? Let's put on my bling up here, out of the way. And guys, I found a sleigh stamp, and I found a Mary and Baby Jesus stamp. Perfect. And I found one poinsettia. Let's go ahead and put, that was interesting. Go ahead and put this poinsettia on here. How's that? So anyway, I know, my train of thought's all over the place. Let's start with, I have a mauvish pink, rose and pink themed, goodness gracious, journal coming up. As I had mentioned yesterday, I can't really film the other journal because it's a gift. And I printed something. Let me show you. My printer was out of ink, and I thought, let me just see. And I printed that, and I'm thinking a black and white journal. And I'm going to show you why. I bought this. Hold the phone. You're going to love this. Bentley's laying over here under my desk where I work. I bought this years ago, back when I was much skinnier. And I think this would be perfect to use in a black and white journal. So I'm thinking about making a black and white journal after I do my pink one. Okay, plus I'll be doing the blue fairies. All right, so we've got that. We have little pieces of ephemera in here, which I want to replace because these are actually labels. So we are going to take that and put that in there. We're going to take, I'm going to layer that like that. I like putting like 2 in there. And then I have like these little ones, and I'm just going to knock the corners off of these real quick. I'm going to do a medium. I meant to clean out my punch this morning, and I forgot, or this afternoon rather. Let's do the corners that I just knocked off. Okay, we're just going to put this way. I'm like, okay, those music notes were not in the right direction. All right, I think I have another little one. Yeah, things that I love. I was going through my ephemera, and I'm like, this would be a perfect little, you know, sort of like a little wish list thing you could do. I thought that was perfect. And let's do, we're going to do that in just a second. I'm going to keep my stamps here where I can see them. And what do we got over here? This is a pretty tough, this is a thicker card. Let's put the library card in there. That'll be perfect. There we go. So now we've got those 2 pages done. We can always come back and add like a piece of ribbon if we want. I don't want it to get too super busy. That would be cute though. We may revisit that in just a minute. And then we've got these 2 pages that are like super like, okay, this is way too plain. What are we going to do here? So I think I want to put, I'm trying to think here. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I was thinking about maybe putting this on here like this. Gluing it down, putting a piece of ribbon under it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay? All right, I'm going to put my book. And I got a bunch of cute stuff at the Dollar Tree too. I found time cards, guys. These are the perfect tags. Miss E uses these all the time. She had a bunch of left over from back in the day or whatever. And I saw those and I'm like, I'm jumping all over that, peeps. I was excited. Okay, let me get my glue book. Okay. I got glue stuck all over me yet again. Yep, I was heavy-handed earlier. That's why that's so yuck. So, what have you all been doing this weekend? Have you had a good weekend so far? What did you watch on TV? So, I'm sitting in church this morning, and just a little interesting ditty. I kept thinking this guy looked so familiar. And I'm just like, who is he? I know him or something. And I think I'm getting his name right, which my son-in-law would probably be like, really? Because he was in our announcements this morning. We have different people that they let come on and say, you know, why I love doing what I do here at the church, blah, 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 blah. Okay? This guy's name, I think it's, forgive me if I got this wrong, Doug Legursky. So I'm like, okay, why does that sound so familiar? And I know he is one of the football coaches at Abby's school. Well, he's only, he was a Pittsburgh Steeler player. And when he played for them, they won a Super Bowl. Yeah, my son-in-law, when he did the announcement, he's like, you know who that is, don't you? And I'm like, he looks familiar, but not really. And he's like, yeah, that's Doug Legursky. He graduated from Woodrow Wilson High School, which is where my daughter graduated from. And, yeah. So I felt pretty stupid. But anyway, super nice guy. Super, super nice. Good Christian. He actually helps out in the nursery. I think he's got little kids, and he just feels like that's the purest form of the way you find a child. So I thought that was a good thing. But anyway, interesting little ditty. And what else was I going to tell you guys? I told you about the pink journal, and I'm going to show you some of the stuff I'm going to put in it. I'm using 2 different kits, one for some stuff from Shabby Dabby Doodah, some stuff from Nairi, some other stuff. It's just going to be a mishmash of in-your-face pink, baby pink, pink roses. Everything that I love about pink is going to be in this journal. Just saying. And it's going to be covered in a pinky mauve lace cover with lots of bling and embellishments. You will not want to miss those. Just saying. All right, so I think here, I want to put this down. And I sort of want that to be a flip out. Okay. And what I'm thinking is, if I can find the end of this, I was in the Dollar Tree yesterday. Guys, you know, it's pitiful that we just do not have enough people in this country working. I felt so sorry for this little girl. She was working her behind off. Only one checking out. And, you know, she was going as fast as she can. That's way too red. Do I have a green? I thought I had a wide green. I probably do. I probably don't know where I put it, but maybe I didn't get a wide green. Well, then we'll just use this one. Okay. So this is what I'm thinking. Bear with me. I'm going to glue that down like that and put that okay. Let me just knock some of that white down. And if a little bit of white is showing, not the end of the world. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is, what am I doing? Okay, this way. Like glue on the right side, Donna, because this could end up being a total disaster. Like, what is she doing? She's getting ready to mess up, guys. She's getting ready to mess up. So, the next thing I was talking about, I know, squirrel. Just don't pay any attention to me. So, I watched this show on Netflix last night. I basically got on there because I had seen all this stuff. I think I shared in my other video that, you know, things you don't want to miss on Netflix, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I got on there and I see this and I'm like, it's the #2 show. And I was just like, that looks super interesting. Think I'm going to go for it. And it was great. I loved it. I watched the whole thing. And like I finished watching it in one evening. And that's what I was basically doing last night. I said, I'm tired. I have went out. I have done errands. I did all kinds of video work that was not ready to be edited. And I'm like, I'm just spent. I can't do anything more. Okay. Then I'll close that. It's almost like a little bookmark. I love it. It's like that's crooked, but not going to pull now. Oh, well, that's why it's a junk journal. That is cute. And you can flip out, and if you wanted, you could write on this. I could put something down here, but I don't think I'm going to. If I did, what would it be? I guess I could put like, can't really write on that. You can write on this though. That's sort of perfect, isn't it? Ruler. See what happens when you're on here and you're thinking, it's like, okay, how can I do this without messing it up? And then we're going to come down here. Problem solved. Now, to put this down, and I always forget to put the cap back on this, and glue oozes everywhere. You have to put down this. Because if you don't, you're going to have a drastic mess. I know you're probably like, oh, this is so scary. Not really. Because I'm learning to embrace the imperfect. Like if every little thing that we try to do has to be perfect, and we're going to have a lot of disappointment in life. Because there's nothing that's perfect. So there you go. Put that down. We've got that like that. Loving that. We're going to nip this off. Of course, it's going to be a little taller than it needs to be, just because. Might want to put a dangle on there. Going to do the same thing down here. Well, maybe not. Let's just cut this piece off. Here we go. All right, so there's that. So we have a place you can technically write here. You can write here. We have a flip out. In order to hold that down, we're going to use a bigger paper clip. And I tucked them in here somewhere. Where did I put it? I was watching an old video, there they are, of Julie's this morning before I got ready for church. And she was doing a tour of her craft room. And it was like, yeah. It was a lot. Have to be super careful right there. Okay. So now we're doing 2 of these pages. And they're solid white. So, how are we going to fix this? Let's see. I have this. I got some stuff I can make pockets out of. Alright, so I got some tags basically there. There's some tags. That's just an extra piece. That's a tag. These are tag labels. Alright, here we go. And this is a pocket. But I sort of want to put something like in behind here. And I have this piece left over. I'd sort of like to use it. It could be like a side tuck. But that's cut super crooked. Let's see here. And yeah, got stuff everywhere. Let me get my trimmer. See if I can straighten it up just a smidge. Yeah, the continuing saga of, I hate this trimmer. But, you know, it serves the purpose partly. So there's that. I could put that in there. And let me go ahead and trim this where it needs to be. Come in here just right there. I like to use the big scissors. Do the chomp. There we go. We could do a side tuck. Let's do a little bit of, don't need a ton. I mean, some of the stuff I went super heavy on, and some of the stuff I'm just like, you know, it doesn't have to be drowned in ink, we shall say. All right, let's go ahead and put this down. There we go. Flip this around. Got it. There we go. So now we have a side tuck, which is perfect because we can put that in there. I'm going to put, I think I'm going to use this one. I'm going to cut my corner off. This is just a leftover piece. It was an ornament backdrop. Piece of scrapbook paper. And I thought, well, it's got some gold on it. That'll be perfect. And I'm leaving some of this stuff sort of bare because then people, like if somebody would buy it, they can do what they want to with it. They can add their own ribbons. And because I always try to include like lots of ephemera and stuff like that. So that's that. That's a writing page. We have this page. These pages are already decorated. These are already decorated. Oh, they're going to get decorated anyway. Pull that a little bit. And then we just have these 2 pages and we're done. So what are we going to do here? I think we need to do something that's nope, I think the green. I really don't want to cover up like a bunch of, because I really like that. Maybe this side. I like this page. I think maybe a little small tuck here. What do you think? We can almost do, I like that. I'll show you where I'm going with this in just a second. Okay. Boy, I cut that wonk wonk. Like that and that. And that way you have both colors. And we're going to cut it about right there. Okay, I'm going to put this right here in the middle. Oh, I like that. This is a little bit crooked. I'm amazed at the YouTubers that don't measure, that don't use any kind of, yeah, they just tear and cut. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. They don't. I know that Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah, she doesn't have a trimmer. Like, she'll fold stuff and then cut that folded edge to make whatever it is she needs to make. Oh, yeah, I like that. I'm going to cut this edge. And I'm getting to where, and I've heard a lot of the other YouTubers say that as well. They're like, no, I'm done with, you get tired of measuring everything. It's like, you know, just make it and go on. I mean, I get tired of measuring too. I don't measure a whole lot. If we have to get into being perfect, then I'm doomed. Because I'm far from it. I'm trying to see if I can see the page. There we go. I want to make sure I got it on the page. There we go. Got it all glued down. I like that. I like that a lot. So now we can pop some stuff in there. Yes, we're going to cover up our house, but that's okay. We're not going to cover it up with a lot of stuff. We're going to cover it up with simple stuff like this. Just little pieces of stuff. This is just like a little, isn't that cute? And then this is the perfect spot for, where is it? I like that. This was just a charm that I picked up. I should put it on the Santa page. Where's my Santa page? And I took 2 of my little tiny brads. Here's the Santa page. Oh, that would be perfect. And I could even, oh guys, oh, perfect. Watch this. This is going to be fabulous. I'm using the small, knocking off the corners. Not a big corner fan. Just going to cover those up with a little bit of, what is this? Aged mahogany. And we're going to take, oh, I'm going to love this so much. Let me get this stuff out of the way. And we're going to use Fabrica. And I just took my brads and popped through the holes. And then I cut the edges of the brads off that were poking over that you could see. with my old scissors that I don't like anymore. Okay, so I'm going to make sure those are lined up and you can't see them. Take our Fabrica. And I'm just going to let that sit there. I'm not going to push it down because I don't want to ooze all that out. Let it sort of catch, you know. Plus that'll hold in the brads. And then we can take and put that right here. So let's line this bad boy back up a little bit. Here we go. We're going to come back to Santa. Let that dry real good. All right, so we've got that and that. I've got my deer up here. I'm going to put my deer in there. We've got this ready to go. That ready to go. And then we just got this last little bit. What are we going to put in here? We are going to I felt like I wanted to put this on a dark page. Like right down here at the bottom. Oh, I love that. Let me take I like that. I'm going to cut it in half. I think it looks like a snowflake. And I'm going to put it right down here at the bottom of the page. Yeah. See, now we're just adding in our little extras. Not doing anything like totally drastic or anything like that. And because this is so delicate, I am not going to use this as a tuck or a pocket or anything like that, because if I do, it's going to get torn on pieces. I mean, that would be ideal, but I don't think it would be ideal for something this frail. So we're just going to stick it down. I love it. So there's that. And we're going to have to put on all of our little doodads. I think, let's see here. Let's just pop. I'm going to cut this off. Let's just round these corners on a large. And we can use that just for an extra writing card. And ink that up. It is so dreary here today, guys. It was dreary this morning and chilly and windy, and then after coming out of church, it was like sort of misty raining, and I was just like, ugh. Yeah, one of those kind of days. So, just saying. I'm just filling stuff in now. I'm not going to knock this down and put any kind of coloring on it. I just want it to be white against this page. There we go. I can do any trimming I need to do on it after it adheres. There we go. You can always put a little note right there, or a little, go right on that. So there's that. I think I'm going to put this up here at the top. I'm going to trim it down to the little edges, because it's got a sleigh on here. Let me clean my scissors. And I think that would be appropriate. Put this little stamp. This stamp is a 1880s USA. I don't know what it is. 5 cents. I don't know. I can't read that. Too small for my old eyes. I just think that's perfect. It's fitting. Put this down. While we got Santa here. Is this not just... I absolutely love that. Love it, love it, love it. I cannot wait to show this to my mom tomorrow. She's just like, you just really love doing this, don't you? And I'm like, I do. And she's like, and you know what? You're so good at it. And my mom, she has always been my biggest fan. She has always supported me in anything that I put my mind to that I wanted to do. And, you know, so many people don't have that. And I am so lucky that I have, you know, the parents that I have, because it could be so different. There's that. There's that. Put that there. Try to get them sort of lined up so they're not all wonk wonk looking. And I'm going to cut some of this off. Even it up a little bit. I think I'm going to glue it down right here. Maybe up here. This feels weird if a stamp's not at the top. Don't ask me why, but yeah. Okay, so there we've got that. We've got this. And I think we're good there. Let's just pop in another couple little pieces of ephemera. I want to get rid of all this. I don't want anything extra laying around here. I want it all to go. Now, you know, you can decorate up your tags and all that any way you want. I mean, you can cover them up with other stuff. You can layer your tags. I've done layered tags many, many times. I'm just trying to get the journal done. There. There's that. Here's that. Let's put this little piece of music in here. Got a little tiny piece of burgundy showing right there. So be sure that you check out my Ko-fi. There's one free kit on there. Maybe 2. I know my fall kit is on there, and then this Christmas kit is on there. And I will probably be working on some more kits coming up. I have just, you know, when you're doing junk journal videos, those aren't fast. I mean, I can do plan with me videos all day long in 10 or 15 minutes, and you're good to go. Junk journal videos, that ain't gonna happen. So, and I just really wanted to get my Christmas one done. That goes like that. Put that on there. All right, so here we are. Down here to this and this. I think you already know what's coming. I'm probably going to do a little pocket of some kind. Let's see. Then we're going to go back through and we're going to do some little labels. It's not thick enough. I've got... Let's cover this, or I could just go ahead. Let's just do that. Let's go ahead and cut this. And all I did was put a little angle on it. Glue here and here. And I think you have way more in this than you probably need. I mean, it's a Christmas journal, and Christmas lasts for basically the celebration about a month. And so, you know, I mean, like, how much do you really need? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't need to be 50 pages. And this is probably way more than you need to tell you the truth about it. All right, I'm going to put that on there. I think I'm going to put that little label right there. And then stick that right there. Okay. And what do we got left here, folks? We've got I think that's fitting, that it matches the other side. And we're just going to glue it here and here. Get that down. And I think we have it. I'm excited. I'm going to take and put okay, what do we got left to stick in there? That can go in the garbage. Probably nothing. Oh, I got some little baby ones here that I want to use. There we go. Oops. Turn the journal around, Donna. Just turn it around. And let's... This says, remember this on it. This says messages. It's got a number and a date on it. Like I said, I don't want the fact that this is still journaling area. That's why I wanted little pieces of ephemera. I didn't want things that were great, great, great big. So there's that. What do we got over here? These are all of our little extra pieces. Let's put, I feel like that's way too big for that little tiny pocket. So I think we're just going to leave that one blank. I don't think we really need anything. That's too big. That takes up the whole thing. I think these will be little extra pieces that will go in the little kit thing. Okay. And get these out of the way. Let me see if I have, I think I'm going to turn this into a tag. Put it in here. I need to empty this thing out. It is so full. Yeah. It's like, ooh, I need to empty that. Let me just turn this into a simple tag. Gonna pop that right in there. See if I'm missing anything. That'll go into the ephemera pile. Leftover ephemera, rather. Get all these out of here, and then we're going to do an assess. We're going to look and see what we got. We're going to add some jewels, and we're done. So there's that. She's a chunky monkey. She's got a crocodile mouth, okay? And then I've got this right here. I've got this, and I've got this, and I've got some heavier baubles. So, I think, get that back out of the way. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to have my baubles on my front cover. So, let's go ahead and get all this stuff out of my way because it is driving me a little bit crazy. Just got way too much stuff laying here. Okay, I got these little edgers. Okay, let's just put all of this to the side. Get this back out of the way so you can actually see what I'm doing. Now we've got our jewelry. These are going to be little leftovers. And when I do the little pouches that I make to go with these, I put all this extra stuff in there, some little paper clips, stuff like that, so that, you know, you have all the little doodads that you need for your journal. I do want to make a clipboard, if I can find my chipboard. Basically what people are doing is they are taking pieces of chipboard like this. I'm going to show you all how to do this. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I had enough for the front and for the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this right here. We're going to glue this all the way around. And we're going to flip it over. And we're going to mash that down. Okay. Then I'm going to take I want that to be flat against there, okay? And then I'm going to bring this up, okay? I'm going to bring this up right here. Because I don't want that to show. All right, we're going to nip the corner. And we're going to glue that. See how that just smooths right out? We're going to do the same thing down here. Okay. Just put your little paper clip on there like that. And now you have something to write on that you can come, and if you want to use one of these white pages and you need something to press down on, there you go. You have it. So there's your little clipboard. Now we're going to take this and we're going to put it inside of this. Okay. We're going to flip through and we're going to make sure all of our pages are lined up. Pair of hands for one thing, and I don't, obviously. I like the ribbon up here at the top because it hangs out, and I think that is so pretty. Okay, perfect. And we're going to put it in here. Look at her. Oh, she's so pretty. And, like, I don't want to do anything, like, permanent with it. And we are going to take... and we're going to run these little embellishments. I think I'm just going to have them hanging off the edge here, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? I could always have them hanging off of this. I think that would be cute. I haven't decided on that yet. I think we're just going to get us lobster claw. Quit procrastinating over it. Two of these. We're just going to hang them somewhere. How's that? I also picked these up from Temu. Great deal. Because you get the whatchamacallits and the jump rings. Helps if you can talk. All right, let me just pull that out. Pop this on. These are hard to get apart. There we go. Pop that on there. Flip it to the other side. Bend it back in. And we're just going to do it the easy method. We're literally just going to hang it from pages. I want to be super careful with where I'm hanging it though, because this lace, yeah. This lace is not the easiest. Let's see. You just about have to hang it from the center Because if you don't, you're going to unravel all your lace. Let me get hold of that. I have fidget fingers today. There, that's better. So we're just going to hang that one hanging off the side there. I love stuff coming off the side. We're going to take this, and I think I might hang it from here. Let me pull this apart. You just take it, and I just bend it. I put my lobster claw on there. Go back this way. Pin it back. And then I hold it way down on here, and I smush it back closed. And then I want to see if it'll stay on here. Yeah, that's big enough. That's a big enough knot. So there we have red and green. We have some ribbon hanging out. We have our little baubles here, bells, Santa, a little piece of candy. Up here we have the holly, and we have the little bow with the green. And there you have it. She's a chunky monkey. She is really a chunky monkey. So she will be going up in my Ko-fi shop. And if you're interested, just check it out over there. All of the pricing and everything will be on there. She won't be super expensive or anything like that. I try to keep everything reasonable. I have lowered the price of the teal journal, and she will also include your clipboard. So there's that. It was $40. I'm going to be lowering the teal journal down to $30. So that one's still up for sale. So if that's something that you are interested in, certainly do check it out. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed part 2 of Merry Christmas Magic Christmas Journal. If you did, please consider giving me a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Subscribe to my channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for all the continued support from my OGs. And guys, I will catch you on my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.